Some men are pathetic losers, while others are rich and successful men who get to live the highest quality of life. Weak men are slaves to their habits. They tend to spend hours on the couch playing video games, eating junk food, and beating their meat to porn. However, high-value men follow some specific routines and habits to grow in life continuously. We all have 24 hours in a day to spend, so what creates such a huge difference? The answer is habits. What separates the winners from the losers is not their goals in life, it's their actions and daily habits. Life is a continuous learning process. If you learn some habits that people learn too late, you can change the direction of your life. With that being said, let's discuss 6 habits that men learn too late in life. Number 1. Don't complain. High-value men are never afraid of harsh circumstances. In fact, they're always ready to face challenges up front. Fighting your fears teaches some valuable habits. Weak men always complain whenever things go south. You should concentrate on the things within your power rather than complaining about your weaknesses. For that, you must modify your mindset and develop strong willpower. If you want to become a high-value man, you need to start being optimistic. Life is messy and no person or circumstance is or can be perfect. Everyone makes mistakes, so stop judging yourself. It's impossible to control every circumstance, which is why strong men accept the results and move on without complaining. Number 2. Live in the present. Some of us tend to worry about the future or dwell on the past. While it's important to consider your future, be mindful to not let it mess up your present. The moments turn into memories, so enjoy them while it lasts. It takes a lot of time for a man to realize that worrying about the future and living in the past is not productive at all. Stop beating yourself up about your past mistakes. Learn from them and improve yourself for a better future. It takes a lot of emotional energy to grieve, process, and overcome. The balance of being able to take time to reflect and prioritize your future while spending the majority of your day in the present can be life-changing. So, start living in the present to become a better version of yourself. Number 3. Be fearless. There's a significant distinction between danger and fear. We should be afraid of something risky like jumping off a bridge. Some people are scared of things that are not even a threat to them. You could be afraid of changing jobs, starting a new relationship, or investing. You must be able to distinguish between things that are actually dangerous and those that are merely uncomfortable. Weak men are unable to distinguish these differences, which is why they live their lives in fear, running away from anything that makes them uncomfortable. Your fear illuminates the way to more success and happiness for you. Real men lean into their fear, they embrace it, and as a result, they grow as more confident and masculine men. Every man questions their abilities at some point in life. These doubts have nothing to do with whether we can or can't do anything, yet they often cause us great distress. Weak men are usually not confident, and their lives are strongly affected by other people's opinions of them. Such a man is also referred to as an NPC man. In a game, an NPC character is a non-player character that's never controlled by a gamer, and their actions are pre-simulated. Similarly, the actions of a weak man are also dependent upon other people's perspectives, meaning they're unable to control their lives. However, an average man calculates his drawbacks, expresses them, and acts accordingly. Weak men prevent themselves from achieving their goals because of the fear of failure. Instead of setting out, pursuing their dreams, and perhaps suffering a setback, they prefer to accept mediocrity, lower the bar for themselves, and live in their comfort zone. The problem here is the mindset. It doesn't matter if you fail on your first attempt. Every time you try again, you gain new knowledge, develop, and advance as a man. Failure occurs frequently. Every successful man out there has failed multiple times. Some of them have even failed more often than they've succeeded. They know that failure is necessary for success. Thus, it doesn't discourage or demoralize them. Every time life knocks you down, get back up and go for your goals with more enthusiasm and diligence until you succeed. Number 4. Positive self-talk. Strong men overcome every obstacle by maintaining an optimistic behavior toward life. On the other hand, weak men are mostly introverts and overthinkers who keep on telling themselves that they're not good enough. Do you know why strong men get all the perfect women? The only thing that they're doing differently is asking women out, which weak men are unable to do because of the doubts in their minds. The first step to becoming a high-value man is to accept that you're worthy. Positive self-talk can do wonders. Once you start telling yourself that you're capable of doing anything, no one can stop you. Your life depends on your expectations. If you think of yourself as a miserable loser, you'll spend the rest of your life being a loser. Start thinking like a high-value man and you'll definitely feel the change in your attitude toward life. You need to change your mindset because your expectations can always become a reality. Number 5. Morning routine. The first thing you need to do is wake up early. Every morning you can make one of the two choices. You can either sleep for another hour or two or wake up before your alarm goes off. Some men decide to keep on sleeping, and even when they do wake up early, they pick up their phones and start scrolling through social media. Wasting some of the most productive hours of the day is the loser's mentality. You need to adapt to an extraordinary morning routine and practice activities that'll improve your health mentally and physically, such as exercising, meditating, or reading a journal. Getting up early and devoting the first 2 hours of the day to yourself will help you grow to become the man you want to be. Complete some of the most challenging tasks in the morning. This way you'll be able to schedule your day appropriately and even get some time free for your family and friends. And finally, number 6. Know your destination. Consider that you're walking down the street to do some chores. Having the location of a specific store or place in mind is more significant than the path that you take to get there. On the contrary, if you have no particular place in your mind, you could wander for hours without finding your destination. It's crucial to have a goal in life to move in the right direction. You'll find it easier to stay motivated to follow your path if you have a significant objective. You have to start moving in a certain direction to end up in a better place. You might even end up achieving more than you initially expected. This is only possible when you decide on an end goal and start taking small steps to reach there. In some cases, you might be halfway down the road when you finally realize what you wanted to achieve was actually different from the end goal you decided on in the first place. It's absolutely fine. You started moving because you gave yourself that first destination, and once you were moving, you could finally see the right destination. Identify your destination and push yourself to reach there. You'll eventually arrive wherever you were intended to be, however that may be. You learn essential habits from life but only understand them once you've made mistakes yourself. You can either learn from your mistakes to grow wiser, or you can look at the experiences of others, apply what you've learned to your own life, and get where you want to go. Do tell us about your views in the comments section. By the way, if you've reached this far, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and press the notification bell so you'll not miss any future updates. See you in another video. Till then, take care.